Hi Virgos, if you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. My name is Steph. I'm grateful that you're here for your attention and awareness. Earlier in the month, I created an inkblot made in your name and essence, and we are going to flip it for perspective possibilities, scrying for shapes and symbols that may speak to our psyche and psychic senses. As well, we'll add on tarot and oracle. And where Mr. Ghost Gift is here kick in, we're going to utilize GhostTube for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate.
What is your name?
So overall, please do receive or release freely. My name is Stephanie. What is yours? When you're ready, Virgos, just as a quick note, some oracle cards that came out. Definitely getting the feeling of whenever you find this message that you are going through some sort of energy that is asking you to trust, to release either envious energies from your aura and or to cultivate your own inner trust. And I'm seeing this like the Emerald City as well. So it's almost like maybe there's things in the past or people around you. I'm not sure. We'll dig in there. It's like you are the Emerald City and they're envious of you, or vice versa. I don't know what it is. But I want to note that there's also a figure around you that's coming down that feels, that lighting's not going to light it up. There we go. Anyway, it says heaven sent. Let's dig in, Virgos. And we've got like smudge chaos. Sorry if my camera's lagging as well a little bit. All right, if you want to start scrying for any shapes or symbols that are speaking to you, please feel well to comment below or throw some emojis down too. I'm going to open up. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and to honor of the Virgo Collective. Virgos, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude. Give me one moment here. I'm going to see if I can, if that helps. Probably not, but you never know.
Rose.
Every rose has its thorn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. I'm seeing something punk rock. I feel like a lot of punk rock in here. And that's maybe for some that's like, oh, you're just singing country or whatever it is. And now you go to punk rock. Yeah, I'm absolutely seeing punk rock. Punk rock, punk band, goth music. And maybe that's just like symbolically how it's feeling. You know what it makes me feel like, Virgos? I feel like for some I've been in like Mad Max for a while. Is it Mad Max? I think it's Mad Max. Anyway, you get the drift. The gist or the drift. Oh my goodness. It's like 3:30 in the morning here today, so if that means anything to you. I kind of feel like I've just been surviving. And I get that. There's that song I'm hearing. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I don't know who it's by. I believe it's a girl. Anyway, so that's just making me feel like I am pouring out, Virgos. I am pouring out color. What is heaven sent here? Sorry. Okay, so this is like this envy. The envy or the Emerald City, depending on who you are in this Virgo story, in this aura. And I almost want to kind of like say to others if they are, you have passed on, love, but you're still alive. If there's anyone in the Virgo external collective looking in, they're trying to, have envy eyes towards you, and they're sending that. You're being freed from that. And they're going to kind of meet up with things along the way that are going to now, it's like the lesson's going to be turned to teach them. And when I wonder, sorry, Virgos, if this is all over the place towards in your aura and energy within, I feel like as though that's where all this little sparks of heaven sent energy is coming in. And it's releasing that. And turning you into the Emerald City. But there's something that trusting. Oh, look at even those sparks over here. See all the sparks? Free from judgment, free to love. And they're all over here in the silver. You know how it's like the yellow brick road? Follow the yellow brick road. Follow. I'm hearing it like silver brick road. The silver orbs of light. I'm seeing one of those flowers, bleeding hearts. And look at this. Okay, so somebody has passed because I'm seeing a sunflower that has withered. But they are holding you, so it could be a mother figure or a father figure. Sorry about that. Or an older sister. Or an auntie. Somebody that, no, okay, it feels like a mother. A mother or a sibling that was like your mother. And they are holding your face. And they are talking to you. Like, I don't know how to do this without being any weirder than I am. But it's like, if I was the sunflower, so somebody that has passed, and I'm holding your face. And it's like, I'm saying something to you. It's like, it's okay. It's okay. You might have 3 other siblings. Like, there's 4 in total. Or there's 4 prominent people around you, or 4. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. There's 4.
Dislike.
There's 4 pieces of you. There's 4 parts of my being. Either 4 pivotal moments in my life, 4 decades. I'm also hearing like there's like a chunk of decades. For others, it might be, if you don't have the decades behind you type thing. It's like these 4 prominent parts of me, and they're stepping forward to this sunflower spirit. I'm just going to, sunflower spirit. It's like, let me tell you, my child. That's how it's coming through. Maybe it's a mother. They want you to trust something about yourself. They want you to free yourself from perhaps even these other 3 or 4 judgments you have. I don't know what they are. But they seem to come from that
Devil.
place where, they're a little harboring of something, and they could be hearts. It absolutely could be hurts. It could be grief in different transitions when the sunflower did pass, the sunflower spirit. It also could be disappointments because they all have different hairstyles, or they all have different attributes about them. They all have different personality types. I hope that makes sense. Hopefully I didn't butcher the beauty that really is felt in there, because this also feels like a mohawk of a warrior. Interestingly enough, though, as I said that, and then the ink just changed on me. So it's like the mohawk of a warrior. But I feel like you've been worrying.
Phone.
I feel like you also think you can't speak to somebody on the phone. And this could feel a little, no, we're going over there. Disappointing that you can't maybe pick up the phone and talk to the sunflower spirit anymore. But I hear like you can still talk to me. And there's kind of like that devil feeling right in the center there. But I don't. Okay, so this devil I'm going to say it's the wrong word, but okay, let's give it a second. Their ears, this figure, maybe this shadow of the self, Virgos, maybe your own shadow, or how you're interacting with the collective. As I'm seeing this sunflower spirit, which is like the arms of this creature, the ears are, oh my goodness, it was just like on my tongue. Anyway, those plants, like Venus flytraps, that's what it is. So something about hearing. See, free from judgment, free to love. I want this is what I feel like you want for you, and I want this for you. I want this for you. Because amongst all of this protective nature is what I'm going to call it, and it's almost like Cape Fear here. Something's heaven sent, but it's protecting it.
I'm not sure how.
Maybe you're not sure how to trust again, how to love again. Okay, can I have a few oracle cards for Virgo, please? Phrenology certainty. If you haven't already, Virgos, please do consider sharing, and subscribing. It truly warms my haunted heart, of course, and gratitude, and helps the channel grow as we're expanding. Look at all this. Give me a moment. There's that warrior, warrior, not worry, or warrior coming through again. See, there's something in the mind and the heart, the mind and the heart. I want to be certain. I want to be certain. I almost feel like, Virgos, there might be some of you that are like, can I even trust what I want? Trust my dreams? Are they,
Spell.
truth tellers? Okay, so I'm just going to say it the way I'm seeing it here in this. This portion might be for some. And thank you for holding space if it's not yours, but for others to receive this. Some of you are dreaming about a past life. A past life where I felt in a state. I'm
going.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us. I feel like when I go to this past life or I'm viewing it from this place, I felt like I was powerful. But I'm being honest, by saying that, I feel comparatively coming back here that this version of me is not powerful. Do you know what I'm saying that? Do you know what I'm saying? So this other past life that I'm dreaming about,
Me.
it is you. It is you. It's the version of you that is almost sending you what you might sense is like from another spirit, but it's a spirit of you. It's a spirit of this power that is within you. And I think in some way, shapes, or forms, it might have been taken advantage of in this lifetime, or parts of it. You can place it. Virgos are no victim. Let's be clear about that. Virgos are no victim. But there might have been moments. And maybe it's just, it keeps like this other voice, whether it's a voice in my head, judgments from others, judgments of myself. And it's very uncomfortable, I'll be honest with you in a minute. But when I'm into this wishbone of the affirmation, I come into all this purple. And this is where I kind of see all the punk rock. This is where I go punk. This is where rock and roll. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure I'm not saying that well at all, but that's how it feels. It's like I go rock and roll. Vega, fallen eagle, dynamism. Whatever the wish is affirmed to come through, because it's
Cable.
almost like what you're dreaming about is part of your destiny. But what is that? What is that, Virgo? Can you free your heart and your mind to work together like this wishbone? One side being the mind and the heart. And they don't need to be separated. You don't need to crack the wishbone for the wish to come true. It's intact. It's like instead you carry it around your neck. It's like somewhere along the lines, I got tangled up with the very serpents that said they were healers, let's say. Because I'm also seeing the serpents as like Ophiuchus and the doctors and whatnot, that symbol.
Play.
Helping to heal. But there was one that was not. But they mingled in there. I'm sorry if this is a very confusing scry story. I am grateful if you're still here with me. Because but this is kind of indicative of how it feels maybe in the Virgo collective right now. It's like I'm at odds, but I'm not at odds. But I feel like I'm at odds. And then I'm like, am I in line with my destiny? But what is my destiny? So I feel like as much as I'm like, in my knowing, I have all these questions that kind of deflate my knowing, if I'm being very honest, Virgo. I just feel like there's been some stuff around you, people, places, or things, some circumstances, again, that you're not victim to, but they were very intense modules of sorts. They were intense interactions for a reason.
Knock.
Because you are powerful, just like the past life, because you are that powerful, you wanted it to be punctual. You wanted these lessons to be, I don't know that word, to the point. To the point, because essentially that's how you like things. But to the point also means to the point. And I kind of am getting this air of, because there's something that's like this catalyst, not of change per se in the traditional way, but it's like changing the radio station, going from country music, just a sad, sad love song, to punk rock. And while the extreme, it's not even, they're just in their own element. They're not even extremes. I can't even apply them to a polarity. They're in their element. And every so often you might need to remember to go off to like a, go a little punk, get a little wild. Even for yourself, maybe that's part of the healing. Mix up the molecules and the modules and say, yeah, okay, it was punctual, it was to the point, and now I am back, baby. I am back. And I don't even know what that means, to be honest with you. Because I have freed myself from even my own judgments of power players and what that even means. I've cleared my mind about something with this phrenology. Maybe even like Indian head massage, or like you're seeing somebody to like help go through the channels of the mind to help free this for whatever emotions are attached to it as the watery channels through it. Because whatever, Virgos, your dreams and destiny you want is, I feel like being very clear and affirming it. So there's not this saying it, but then my passivity takes away from it, or doesn't, add to it. Because you have another energy here from also part of this past life of power that is stepping forward to you, that wants to be of service to you and is saying, I am here to help you. I am like dedicating something to you. There's a dedication going on. I feel like I've been yammering. I apologize, but you're probably used to it by now. See, because it's almost like what I'm seeing here. It's like, what? Oh, it's funny when I know what I see, but I can't say what I see, or I have to fumble to find the words. Like up the stairs, down the slide, up the stairs, down the slide, up the stairs, down the slide. There's also something about an Easter egg coming into you.
Father.
You could have a father figure. Oh, is that also what it is? Yeah, okay. Tarot cards. Ace of airships. Look at all that color. You're punk, baby. You're punk. I don't care how old you are. You don't have to do anything to be punk. I think it's like an aura. I think it's a vibe within the self. To love country music, you don't necessarily have to walk around looking like a stereotypical cowboy or cowgirl or Shania Twain. If you're into punk or rock or metal, you don't need to look like it. That's not the point. Now, maybe for some you do. You want to change the way you're looking or dressing, and whatever the case is, and that's for you. But it's not to define you to what kind of music you're listening to in the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Or the vibe you are. The point is freeing yourself from any of those judgments so you can love all parts of it. Ace of airships, navigator of submersibles, lady of airships.
I can hear you.
Thank you. That's amazing. There it is. It's punk, baby. It's punk, steampunk, gothic, whatever the case may be. Emotionally, you're looking for something. You're navigating what maybe your next dream will be. The stars you've already seen, the spaces you've already been to. There's that father figure coming in. For some of you, it's a father figure. For others, your masculine energy. For others, it could be like a grandfather. Specifically, I'm hearing like a great. There could be a third great in there, uncle, something along that lines. You're bringing it home. See, even how this 777 is all green. Free to love, free from judgment. And it's right here in your ink blot. There's that map. New destiny at play. Sorry, Virgos. There's a song by Chantal Creviat that's coming through. You're sweet as green apples. You must be the one. Your toast and jam and your cotton candy. No. We don't want any of the singing. The point is the green apples. You're sweet as green apples. You must be the one. You are the one. If somebody else, another person, place, or thing, another opportunity, channel, connection, creation comes into your life, it's like we don't need to break apart the wishbone to have the wish come true. You are their one, because I am absolutely seeing this energy, like, just, it's not to appease your power. It's in honor of, because you would do the same for them. For some of you, you might be getting engaged. Somebody's going to be getting on one knee and proposing. Because you are the one. Virgo, I'm going to leave this here. I want to thank you so much for being my muse. If you haven't already, please do consider sharing, and subscribing. The Scry story was amazing. I will see you soon, and we'll do it again. All the links are below to help a gal grow. If you want to get in on pre-ordering a scroll set or any of that kind of stuff. Oh my goodness. And all that kind of good stuff. I'm going to let it be here. If you want to check out the next video, or if something sparks your mind, I'll put them up here. Bye. Your toast and jam and your cotton candy, your double rainbows beside a silk summer.